Kenya is an African country located on the equator and overlies the East African rift, covering a diverse and expansive terrain that extends roughly from Lake Victoria to Lake Turkana and further southeast to the Indian Ocean. The estimated population is 45 million, which is 31st in the world and has GDP of 3,255 per capita. The capital Nairobi is a regional commercial hub. The economy of Kenya is the largest by GDP in East and Central Africa. The country relies in agriculture exports such as tea and coffee and has recently begun to export fresh flowers. Also, Kenya is one of the most industrially developed countries, with manufacturing accounting for about 14% of the GDP. When people think of Kenya, people usually think of
That's what Serengeti means in the Maasai language.
However, Kenya is not at all what people imagine it to be. Africa, and Kenya in particular, has become a center for innovation and entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur culture is big in Kenya. The Kenya government has implemented a wide range set of strategies to encourage youth to initiate their own small businesses. Entrepreneurship development is primarily aimed at youth in technical training institutions, but it is now being expanded to include the universities. Kenya continues to assist private industry by tariff structures that permit the import of raw material duty-free or at low rates. Kenya is on the front line of innovation more broadly, with creative entrepreneurship incubation spaces such as Hub. Global companies like Google, IBM, Apple, and Intel have been found strengthening in Nairobi. This in turn makes Kenya work as an African technology hub, which attracts neighboring African countries to invest significantly in Kenya. Nairobi is now Africa's Silicon Valley, called Silicon Savannah. It attracts a wide range of tech startups and venture capital firms. What has made Nairobi a technology hub for other African countries? Well, this reason lies in the connectivity. Kenya has a mobile-based economy. Kenya has jumped straight into the mobile digital networks. Mobile technology for bank accounts and connectivity around different regions of the country provides the perfect setting for a thriving mobile payments-based economy. M-Pesa is a service that lets people use their phones to send and receive money. Two companies, Safaricom and Vodafone, launched the M-Pesa mobile company service in Kenya in 2007. Pesa means money in Swahili. The service operates much like a saving bank, which is important because plenty of Kenyans do not have bank accounts. Most of early users were young men who worked in cities and wanted to send money home to rural areas. Now customers can also use their M-Pesa account to pay bills, make purchases, or pay for services like taxis. Users pay a small amount for each transaction. If a man has his farm a half-hour drive from the capital, he can use M-Pesa to receive money from his son and to pay bills. Most of Kenyans used to go to Nairobi or to any bank to pay their bills, but now they don't go to Nairobi. They just pay their bills from where they are. Some businesses use the service to pay their employees. All across Kenya, there are stores and automatic teller machines where M-Pesa users can add and withdraw money from their accounts. People can also transfer money to other mobile phone users, even those without an M-Pesa account. The other person receives a text message with a code to take to the local M-Pesa agent to get the money. M-Pesa is improving economic conditions for many Kenyan families. British-based Vodafone has also teamed with local companies to offer the service in Uganda and Afghanistan. Like M-Pesa, the role as a technological hub gives a spillover effect to other regional African countries such as Tanzania, Uganda, Sudan, Ethiopia, and Somalia. Nigeria and South Africa have for a long time been the economic giants of Africa. By focusing on financial services and telecommunications with a supportive government and a young tech-savvy population, Kenya is well placed to continue on its path to becoming Africa's leading technology hub. Companies like Google, Apple, Intel, Microsoft, IBM works as regional economical driver, bringing foreign investments and capital to the country.